People, good folk, how are we doing? And welcome to another very exciting episode of Certa Pro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montes. How's everyone doing today on this, what I like to call Make It Happen Monday? How are the good folk doing? Everyone have a great weekend. I hope you did. If not, hey, there's still room. It's still room because most of you are off today. Speaking of most of you, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you're off today, appreciate it. Snow day, December 1st. We know rent due, but most of you got to the 5th, but still enjoy your day off. I'm here for the people. I'm here for the people, and I hope all of y'all are doing well. I hate to be the one to say this, but Christmas right around the corner. Christmas is right around the corner. If you were a kid, this is when you really act and do the right stuff for the next 3 weeks. You do your homework on time, you clean your room up, you do your chores. You start saying yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, out of nowhere. You start tucking your shirt in, wearing a t-shirt as you're supposed to, going to bed on time, helping out with your siblings. You become a different child when you were a kid back in the day. It was all part of the game to get what you wanted. It was a nice little hustle back then. The times have changed. They have. It's your first time tuning in. Thank you so much. If you're watching on Facebook, hello to you. If you're watching on YouTube, hello to you. If you're watching on X, what up, good folk, good people? And shout out to the people on the TikTok. What up to the TikTok people? What up, what up, what up, crew? What up, fam? Wherever you may be at. I hope everything is going well for you. And speaking of going well for you, how about that holiday break, huh? How about that, huh? How about that? Get a chance to spend it with your family and friends, loved ones. Share some stories. What you've been up to. Because a lot of people only see each other during Thanksgiving and Christmas and maybe New Year's. But not like how it used to be. You saw each other all the time. So you got to do the catch up. Got to introduce your new partner. If you had a kid since then. Started a new job. Moved out of state. Back home in St. Louis for a visit. Happened to meet a whole bunch of people that are from St. Louis that were here in town visiting. And I love when people come back home and they always share a story where they live at now, talking about St. Louis. That's when you know you come from a good place. I think we got a pretty exciting show for you today. Got a little holiday recap, college football, the decision by Lane Kiffin, the list, and NFL talk. We got it all here for you today on our special time today of starting Montez at Midday. So over the holiday break, I noticed a whole lot of things about the behavior of the people, the marketing commercials, what gift they trying to get us to buy right now, and locally, the feel, the stories, everything that was going on around St. Louis and the beautiful people of downtown Belleville, Illinois. It was just a lot of interesting family stories going on. I tell you, I have some amazing friends that come from some amazing families. I appreciate all the videos and photos that you guys shared over your family holiday adventures. I don't think nobody really went out to the movies. I didn't see a lot of that. But I did see a lot of people, not how it used to be back in the day of taking advantage of Black Friday, but I did see a lot of people out. Now, with that being said, today is one of my favorite days of the holiday shopping season, Cyber Monday. This could be the day I buy a robot, guys. This could be the day. This could be the day Drake gets a robot. We're going to see what the special is on Cyber Monday. We already got a name picked out for her. Her name is going to be Tata Talisha Mohammed Jackson. That's going to be her name right there. But how was your holiday? Did you partake? Did you cook? Did you eat? Did you pass out food? Did you give away turkeys? Did you try cooking for the first time? Or are we just all about the football? Were you all about the football? Because college football, I think they crossed the line this week. I think they crossed the line. Starting with Friday, college football. Starting with Friday. You can call it a prank. You can call it kids being kids. You can call it shenanigans. Whatever you can call it, but I tell you, the behavior of today's college athletes is different than it was 15, 20 years ago. Ole Miss and Mississippi State played. Mississippi State decides to break in Ole Miss's locker room. They tried it 3 different times. On the final attempt, they stole the quarterback's jersey. Now let's get on to the game. Did you see that brawl? Did you see that fight? These rivalry matchups, I just want to know, what are the referees saying to the coaches and the players the week of the game? Is it just something go out to them as an email? Coaches, do your part, talk to your kids. Players, we're not tolerating anything. Is that type of message even put out there? Because I couldn't tell in that Ole Miss game. Naughty, naughty, shouldn't do. I mean, there was a bunch of witchy, woo-woo going on in that field, and the microphone was picking up a lot of the language. But we all know what happened in that game, how Ole Miss won the game. UGA at Georgia Tech. Can you imagine how this game would have turned out if Georgia Tech would have handled business 2 weeks ago? If Georgia Tech would have handled business 2 weeks ago, I think the approach to that game would have been totally different. But UGA, being UGA, handled business. Then you had Texas A&M at Texas. I see it now, people. I see what the problem is with Archibald Mohammed Manning. I know what the problem is. He has bad feet. Not running in the pocket. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the game. And just watch his feet when he's in the pocket. Not scrambling. He's in the pocket. Watch his feet. If I can spot that out, can you imagine what the people that get paid millions of dollars to spot that out? What are they saying? Is that fixable? Can you fix a person with bad feet? How many men and women do you know that are bad dancers because of bad feet? Not rhythm, but bad feet. There's a lot. There's a plethora of people. But that's what I saw with Archibald Mohammed Manning. Bad feet. Other than that, he went in the bag again. He went in the bag again with dad and grandpa at the game. Texas A&M put up a battle, though. They tried. I mean, they were undefeated. Undefeated. That was one heck of a game. And then we got to Six-Pack Saturday. We got to icebergcoolerconcepts.com Six-Pack Saturday. And these were the games that we watched. We watched The Ohio State and Michigan, Miami and Pitt, Clemson, South Carolina, Oregon, Washington, Vandy, Tennessee, and Bama and Auburn. Of all those games, the commercials leading up to the OSU-Michigan game, the Ohio State in Michigan, leading up to that game, they are wilding out. That OH, IO crowd and fan base is something else. Something else. But who stole the show to me had to be Bucky, the mascot. Oh, the Ohio State-Michigan game, that's a good rivalry for the Midwest. I think they need that in the Midwest. They need that. In the South, it's every damn weekend. That's uncharted territory when it comes to rivalries. The South do it better than anybody. But for the Midwest, for us people in the middle, that's a pretty good rivalry to have. But the way the fan base gets ready for the matchup, the shade, players past, players now, graduates, these two teams play each other. It is nothing but comedy. And they did not disappoint on this one. Now, Michigan couldn't do nothing. Couldn't do nothing with Ohio State in this one. Couldn't do nothing with them at all. The Ohio State did their thing. Did they damn thing. Next up, Miami and Pitt. I don't know what happened to Pitt. Starting away and finishing away, it's totally different right here with this team. They were looking good coming out of the gate. Last few weeks, Pitt not been playing Pitt football. Miami, is the U back? We don't know yet, but they're trying. Clemson, South Cackalack. I think Dabo Swinney likes all the other mess that's going on in college football, that the concentration has not been on his football program this year. But Clemson needed that. Oregon and Washington. That's my son's team, Oregon, my oldest boy. It's something about Oregon. I don't know if I'm buying into it yet. I don't. Something is missing to give me more confidence in the Ducks. Vandy at Tennessee. Whew. Talk about a whooping. I think the football program is back at Vandy. I think it's back. I think the football program is back. I think Mr. Diego has everything under control. Bama at Auburn. Believe it or not, Auburn had a possibility to win this game without any trickery or buffoonery or witchy woo-woo. Auburn had a real shot at winning that game, but that's what happened when you don't have good coaching. You got to be able to finish. You got to coach up your players at that time of need in the middle of the game, not halftime, as the game is progressing. You got to be able to be that coach to coach up those players. And that was the icebergcoolerconcepts.com six-pack Saturday matchup. It did not disappoint at all. I'll tell you that right now. Well, kids, it's that time of day again where we get to tell you about the list. Yeah, baby, the list. Let's see who made the list this week. And the list, go see my boy John Gibbs at Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. New pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. This is your guy here. The STL truck hillbilly. Tell him Dre Montes sent you. Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. Sponsor of The List. Well, where should we begin on this journey of things here? This is the perfect time of season right now to watch some good old sports documentaries right now. This is it. This is the thing right here. This is when you can get it in. I stumbled upon America's Team. Here's the thing I forgot about. When Jerry Jones purchased the Dallas Cowboys, what the media said about him, what Cowboy fans said about him in the beginning. Go back to Arkansas. We don't want your kind here. What? This is in the documentary. They called him dumb, uneducated, and just a millionaire just want to take Tom Landry's job and embarrass a Tex Graham. The way they talked about Jerry Jones the first 2 years of ownership, I totally forgot about all that. Can you imagine if Charles Haley would have connected with that helmet and hit Jerry Jones? Where would we be at today? If you haven't seen it, it's on what they call the Netflix and chill. It's on there. But it's America's team. And it's a lot of things that I guess at that time, I was still in the United States military at that time. So I guess the way news traveled then as to the way we're getting it now, totally different. But to go back and see that actual footage of what people were saying about Jerry Jones at that time, he looked so young at 46 years old. Look at what football has done to him. Football and women. Football and women has aged that man. Women will put 5 years on you for every year you involved. But that made the list. The Ole Miss Mississippi State brawl and the stolen jersey had to make the list. The man put up cameras in the hallway, told school security about it. They did nothing. They did nothing. That's rivalry at its purest right there to me. That is a rivalry at its purest right there to me, for sure. Oh, boy. This one here almost shut down the internet. Doing the Ohio State versus Michigan. This man headbutted the referee. Did not get thrown out the game. 15 yards for headbutting a ref. Are you kidding me? What was going on? When his teammate grabbed him, I want to know what he said to him. What did Cortez say to him? What did the coaches say? What did anybody on the bench say? What was said in the locker room to him at halftime? To headbutt an official during a game and you remain in the game? I have so many questions. Does the ref know his mama? Do they have a history? Something ain't right. Something is not right at all to me. No, no, no. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Philadelphia Eagles. Over 250 yards rushing you allowed on defense. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Blame Jalen for that. Blame Jalen for that. Just go ahead. Blame Jalen for that. Congratulations to my homie, my buddy, B, for passing all his tests. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations to my homie, Cortland Ware, former golf coach of the year at Lincoln University, now is at Prairie View A&M as the golf coach. Go on, dog. Get it. They won a tournament last weekend, the boys and the girls. Again, congratulations to my dude B, and my homie Cortland Ware, golf coach at Prairie View A&M. Getting things done down there. Getting things done. Speaking of getting things done, I guess it was going to happen or bound to happen anyway when it comes to the officials in college football. It seemed like this weekend they just let them do whatever they wanted to. We're not going to call pass interference in none of these games today, okay, guys? It's going to be no such thing as pass interference. That's basically what happened in a lot of the games. They were letting them give each other the business. On the sideline, the middle of the field, in the backfield, no laundry on the field whatsoever. Did they get a memo to let the kids play, open it up a little bit at this time, this late in the year? Unacceptable. NCAA referees. Something else I noticed over the holiday break in conversation with strangers and folks I haven't seen in a long time. Major League Baseball and the St. Louis Cardinals offseason. Nobody is saying a thing. It's like there's no buzz of the offseason. You know, there's usually a player everybody's talking about. Well, if the Cardinals can go get this guy. Well, I tell you what the Cardinals ought to do. Well, what they should do. There's nothing. It's like crickets. Are we that mad over the Sonny Gray situation? Are we that mad the fact they're doing more concerts of old people at Busch Stadium? I don't know about you people. I don't want to see no more concerts of people 70 plus years old. I don't want to hear Dre, they still got it. Let these people go home and be a grandparent. Can we let these folks stop entertaining us, please? Well, Dre, they need it. No, the hell they don't. They need to stay home. It doesn't look good. We're begging. We need you young people to step your game up musically. Let us understand what the hell coming out your damn mouth. And it has to be talked about right now. What is the Christmas budget? How much we spending on these damn kids? How much we spending on each other? We only been together 2 months. 1 gift, 3 gifts. Pay a bill. That is a Christmas gift. Get your partner's car worked on. Huh? Do something nice for somebody. But what are we doing? We got to have a Christmas talk. Not in a text message. Not on FaceTime. We're going to sit right here at this table and we're going to come up with a Christmas budget that makes sense for all of us. Because we're not going broke to start the damn year off. No. Buying toys for a month-old baby is the craziest damn thing you can ever do. No month-old baby need no damn toys. Let's be smart, people. Let's be smart. I know somebody out there right now is saying this. Well, that's my baby. I'm going to get my baby whatever my baby want. I didn't have much as a kid. I'm going to get my baby anything my baby want. Okay. We're not supporting no GoFundMe accounts after the holidays. No. And what we going to do about these kids that know your credit card information, have the audacity to lose money on these gaming apps? These kids are between the ages of 10 years old and 12 years old. The last little crumb snatcher, $2,800. What you going to do, Jesse? What you going to do to your son if he spend $2,800 of your money on a gaming app? What you going to do? Huh? What you going to do? Huh? You need new tires for the truck. You supposed to have been doing that. You had some other repairs around the house you supposed to have been doing, and you had a little money tucked away to make everybody a good Merry Christmas. But now look, crumb snatching and spent $2,800. What you gonna do, Jesse? What you gonna do to that boy? I just can imagine. When you see these stories, do you say to yourself, I could not imagine doing that? What would have happened to me if I had done that? Just some things I cannot imagine doing at all. That's a whole different level right there. That's a whole different level. Well, today is December 1st, and apparently you get to place bets today. Who's ready? Who's doing it? Who's going in Mo debt? Now, who's going in Mo debt? Oh, I've been waiting on this, man. I told y'all I know sports. I've been waiting on this. I'm going to get my lick. It's not that easy. You can win a whole lot of money when you're not gambling. I'm going to say it one more time. You can win a whole lot of money when you're not gambling. When you just telling your friends, oh, they going to win. They going to win. That's how you win it. When you put your money up, it's a whole different ball of wax then, buddy. Last night on Sunday Night Football, I'm seriously think they need to check on Rodney Harrison. That did not look good. I don't know if he was inebriated or something else going on, but Rodney Harrison did not look good last night on Sunday Night Football. I hope everything is okay with him. I found myself watching the Brett Favre movie, documentary. It's not produced by him. He declined to be interviewing the thing, but again, just like with the Cowboy documentary, there's a whole lot of things I forgot about Brett Favre when he got in that scandal. Not the welfare scandal, the inappropriate picture to the New York Jet on the field reporter that looks just like his wife, which is weird. Brett Favre's a little freaky-deaky. He a little freaky-deaky back in the day, sending all kind of photos out through the pic. You know what he sent a picture of? Yeah, buddy, Brett Favre. Favre? Brett Favre. Out of Kill, Mississippi. That Brett Favre. It's on the Netflix. And this story is diabolical, how this young lady career just gone, all because he went after her, being Brett Favre. Check it out. You find out some things about Brett Favre that a whole lot of stuff I didn't know. And they revisit some things. If you're a Brett Favre fan, this might hurt a little bit. It may sting. It's gonna be like getting a flu shot. You might tense up a little bit. But it's some good investigative reporting that was done to get this fine film out there for sure. Well, kids, that was the list. Again, that was brought to you by John Gibbs at Don Brown Chevrolet, located at 2244 South Kings Highway. New or pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, this is your guy. The STL Truck Hillbilly. Tell them Dre Montes sent you. Tell them Dre Montes sent you. It's the time people buy vehicles, so you might as well get the best deal and deal with the best person. So go to Don Brown Chevrolet. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, with everything that happened over the weekend, and now it's December 1st, you still may find yourself in a little trouble, call the counselor. If you find yourself in a high-speed car chase because your tags are really messed up, call the counselor. If you put your hands on somebody and you're locked in a room right now and don't know what to do because the cops on their way, call the counselor. Call the counselor at 314-675-0377. The choice of an attorney is an important decision and should not be based on this advertisement alone. Call the counselor. Well. It is my other favorite time of the day. It's Monday, and we got to do what? We need to move some furniture. It is Furniture Moving Monday. Because based on what happened in the NFL this weekend, I'm quite sure somebody moved some furniture. I'm quite sure something was out of range, out of order, somewhere in your man cave or your she shed. Either way, something was done. As we can tell by the hat I have on, I'm a very, very happy and proud Denver Bronco fan. As we took on the Washington Commanders last night in Sunday Night Football. We're winning the games that matter. The fourth quarter, we're getting things done. I like the defensive switch that we made at the last second to stop that two-point conversion. We have 10 wins. I did not see this. I had us at 9-8 on the year, but this team is doing some amazing things, especially in the red zone and in the fourth quarter. I still got to talk to O'Reilly. We're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. As long as when January get here, we really got everything coming together, because as the season gets on, this is when we find out the witching hour, which way your team is going to go, up or down. Which way is it going to go? And some teams that were hot 3 weeks ago, the shrivelry cold right now, huh? Chicago and Philly on Friday. Wow. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? Who saw Philly giving up over 250 yards rushing to Chicago? But I tell you last week, Chicago keep this up, he's going to start a trend. There were a few fans showing their fingernails off. I told you, it's about to be a trend. He about, damn the Super Bowl shuffle. They about to have the fingernail shuffle going on. But Chicago playing some damn good ball, and Ben Johnson, keep your shirt on, buddy. Keep it on. San Fran at Cleveland. What's wrong with Jerry Jeudy? What in the actual of head trauma buffoonery is going on with Jerry Jeudy? Explain to me what's going on with him. I've never seen a receiver act like that since Antonio Brown, where they think the game is about them. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Nobody is here to see you. What is so hard about running the route? What is so hard about completing the route? You run the whole route in practice, but in the game you want to stop the route, but now it's the quarterback's fault, and you want to show up your quarterback like that on national TV? How dare you, sir? Shador, you're going to be all right. Jacksonville at Tennessee. Hey. Jacksonville for real. Jacksonville is the only NFL team not to play on Thanksgiving yet. We got to fix that. Everybody need to get some of that, everybody. But Jacksonville playing some good football right now. Houston at Indy. Okay. Let me get this straight. C.J. Stroud goes down. Everybody thought Houston was out, but the defense said, hold on. We working with something here. Just get us somebody that won't turn the ball over, and we can win some games. Get us somebody that will not turn the ball over, and we can do some things. That defense has been doing some things. And what they did to Indy, oh, my goodness. I think they found the hiccup that they needed. The Saints at Miami. Who dat? If you didn't watch that damn game, how did the Saints and the Steelers, it's their own fault. Why they having the offensive problems that they're having. It's their own fault. If the Steelers would have prepared for Ben Roethlisberger getting old, if the Saints would have prepared for Drew Brees getting old, I bet these two franchises would be different. But right now they're heading in the right direction. Confusion. Miami, on the other hand, sometimes it takes something to get everybody on board that nobody can understand but the players. I think that's what happened with Miami. They seem to be back. Atlanta at the Jets. The Jets, Jets. The Jets won. But it's Atlanta. Another team with a problem at the quarterback position. How do NFL teams keep getting themselves in these positions right here? Arizona at Tampa Bay. Baker made a couple of throws yesterday that I thought were fantastic. He was my preseason MVP. I watched this game. I still don't know what the hell happened. The LA Rams at the Carolina Panthers. What? How did? This may be the only film session everybody's going to be scratching their head. What the hell happened? Watching that game, Matthew Stafford throws a pick six, and they laid a block on him. Oh, my God. He probably thought he was back in Detroit. They hit him so hard. I didn't see the Rams losing that game. Carolina is one of those teams that have found a little belief in old Bryce Young. A little belief. A little belief goes a long way. Mm, mm, mm. Minnesota at Seattle. I think Minnesota has a problem. It's called J.J. McCarthy. Sometimes a plan works. Sometimes it doesn't. And I think the plan that the Purple People Eaters of America have for J.J. McCarthy is not working out the way they wanted it to. Sam Darnold in Seattle, they're doing some good things over there, doing some good things. Buffalo at Pittsburgh. Is it time for Mike Tomlin to go? Has Pittsburgh had enough of the Mike Tomlin experiment? Is it done? Is it done? Or is it still a little bit more dog left? A little bit more bite in him? Because Aaron throwing the receivers up under the bus, he's never wrong. He's always right. Mike Tomlin is never wrong. He's always right. But you look at the Steelers play, something's off. And it goes right with the coach. And they call him Mike Tomlin. Vegas and the Chargers. How did the Vegas Raiders get that bad? How does a group of people that know how to play this game at a very high level can't play as a team? And you trying to tell me that Chip Kelly was the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL and was sending in fake plays that didn't exist? Was he throwing Geno under the bus for real? Where's the grievance at? Where's the NFL Players Association this? There's something's not right about that story. This man was a coach, the coordinator, and was sending in dummy plays? Some things I don't get, and that's one of them. I don't get that one right there. Don't get that one at all. In the nightcap, we had Denver at Washington. My Broncos did win the game. Great, exciting game. Good finish. Thank you, Bo Nix. Thank you, Sean Payton. Thank you, defense. And there you have it, NFL Sunday recap. And here's our final piece. The decision. Lane Kiffin. I have seen so much regarding this situation, the decision that Lane Kiffin was in, pending the end of the Ole Miss Mississippi State game, and Ole Miss won. They told us a decision was coming. And it came out. And the fan base went all over the place. These people went to the airport to boo this man and give him the finger. Flipped him the bird. Told him he's number one in their hearts. He left Ole Miss for LSU. LSU is a better job, but I get it. In the South, it's about the heart. It's about doing the right damn thing. I told you in the South, it's football, God, and family. In that order. There's no exception. There's no exception. That's how those people think down there. Football is first. He came into Ole Miss, Oxford, Mississippi, and did something that has never been done at that school institution. And then he had the audacity to say, well, I'm going to coach them in the bowl game. The hell you will. I'm with Nick Saban. This job should have been offered when the season's over with. Let's finish the plan. That's poaching. That's putting kids in a bad, uncomfortable position. Putting parents in a bad, uncomfortable position. You got that internet that once you post something, it's up there forever because it's going to go where, kids? In the clouds. It was up there. Everything everybody said about him is up there. We know what happened at Tennessee. We know what happened at Bama. We know everything about Lane Kiffin. So if you're shocked or surprised that he went after the better job, where have you been? Did you really want him to stay in Oxford, Mississippi? Lane Kiffin staying in Oxford, Mississippi at Ole Miss, is that good for college football? Is that the narrative that college football wants to see? If he would have stayed, who's going to LSU then? What was the backup plan for LSU? Prime time. What was the backup plan for LSU? Who was their guy if it wasn't Lane Kiffin? They said, we're going to give you $90 million plus $25 million every year to put on top of that NIL so you can build that roster that you want. Talk to me, South. Don't even give us a bill. Go get what you want. That's basically what LSU has done. They have shifted the needle. They have changed the narrative. Everything everybody has said about John Calipari in basketball and Rick Pitino in basketball, let's look at college football now. Who are you pointing the finger at now? Who's the bad guy now? I don't have a problem with this move. It makes for a better storyline because you know why? Next year, October 5th, guess who play each other? Ole Miss and LSU play each other next year, October 5th. You talking about the Hatfield and McCoys. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be one that's going to be talked about for decades. Lane Kiffin returns. The prodigal son. I just really don't believe people actually thought he was going to stay. It would have been great. And then allegedly he said, well, I'm taking my coaches and a couple of players with me too. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. See, that right there is where I draw the line right there. You're going to do what? You're going to do what? Say that again. You're not taking nobody. And if Ole Miss does not complete the mission, if they lose the next game, or don't win a national championship, who's to blame for that? Would it be Lane Kiffin when people say, look what you did to these kids. You left them when they needed them. Why did you leave, Lane? Why? Why couldn't he take the job in January? Hell, March. Or is this all ahead to get ahead of the curve on the NIL situation? The transfer portal is open. How do you feel about the decision that Lane Kiffin made to leave Ole Miss and go to LSU? Baton Rouge to Oxford, Mississippi. Where you going? I've been to both places. I've been to Baton Rouge and I've been to Oxford, Mississippi. I don't know. Oxford, Mississippi, that money different. That's different. That's different type. That's old money. Old money. Baton Rouge, kind of same way. Kind of say, but them Cajun women now, you better talk to Ed Ogeron. Call up Coach Ogeron and get some advice. Oh, yeah. He talked 100% Cajun. Well, there you have it. We can gamble now. Sit and have that talk with your partner about what y'all gonna do about these babies for Christmas. We're gonna have a budget. Or we doing Secret Santa, rob the neighbor. You can only buy your work crush one gift this year, not two. We're keeping work crush gifts under $50. Under $50 you're allowed to spend on your work crush. That's it. Or for people that go to the bar all the damn time, you're only allowed to buy your bar crush one gift. And you must leave it. You cannot give it to her. You got to leave it and put anonymous on there. A lot of rules, Dre. A lot of rules. This is the time people usually get in trouble, though. I'm telling you, this, what I say what, from Thanksgiving Eve until Valentine's Day. The pressure get pretty hot right now, fellas. They watching. They watching. Just do the bare minimum. In the words of Billy Bob Thornton in Landman, son, you need to give your woman a good sitting down and talking to. Listen to what she says and follow through. It's that easy. It's that easy. They make it seem so simple, don't they? They make it seem so simple to put up with one man, don't they? In the movies and in television, they make it seem so simple. Oh, that's all it takes? I call bullshit. Well, kids, boys, and girls, it's Monday. We have Monday Night Football tonight. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. Got the New England Football Patriots and the G-Men. Jackson Dart is back at the starting quarterback position. But Jameis did his thing. JW did his thing the little time he was in there for the Giants. Gave some good football, great storylines, great content, and that smile of Jameis Winston will live on forever. But the Patriots went from winning 11. Who had the Patriots winning 11 games? Don't lie. Raise your hand. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because a lot of these sportscasters are lying. Oh, I had the Patriots. No, you didn't. The way you guys were driving Drake May under the bus at the beginning of the year was insulting itself to a football fan. How dare you? The man does the job to win the game, to put his team in the best field position to put points on the board, i.e. a touchdown or a field goal. When you have a scoring formula like that, you're hard to beat. And you have a quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over and a defense that loves to tackle, you're going to get W's all across the board, and that's what the Patriots are doing. They're playing some damn good team football. So boys and girls, children of all ages, we had a early start time today. We have a special project after the show. We'll be back at our regular time for another exciting episode on Wednesday as we have our podcast episode of Who's to Blame. I believe it'll be episode 570 will be on this Wednesday. So stay tuned and be there for sure. Again, happy December 1st, and thank you for tuning in to another exciting episode of Serta Pro Painters presents Montes at Midway, Oklahoma City. Let the professionals do the work, commercial or residential. All right, there, StreamYard. We're going to get out of here. We're going to get some music and get on up out of here with the people of the people, because I'm here for the people. And we will see you on Wednesday. Until then, StreamYard, peace out. I'll let you. My dog. That's 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 my dog. Let's get some music and get on up out of here. And you folks have what they say back home. A great day. Until next time, peace out.